When I was younger, I was always, a model kid, and I was in the gifted program, always did really well in school. Any sort of issues or feelings that I had were internalized, and I learned from early on that people like it when you behave, and people bother you less when you behave. So there's this inbuilt reward system for being a good girl. I recognize now that I was using a lot of different coping mechanisms that weren't able to really serve me in the long run. And so in high school I dealt with a really severe depression, at which point I started therapy. And I was in therapy for about 15 years and diagnosed with so many different things, depression, anxiety, OCD, PTSD.
Hey.
Hi. Didn't think you'd come to join.
I know.
At some point, I kind of felt like I was hitting this wall, and the things in therapy weren't quite working the same way. And coincidentally, around the same time, I suspected that my dad was autistic, or at the time, I knew it as Asperger's. So I looked online and did these quizzes with him in mind, only to find myself in all of the quizzes. There's so much more pressure in general on women and girls to meet these social benchmarks that is in direct opposition to what people think of autism as, which is, not very social, not good at communicating, not having eye contact, not having friends.
Oh, that's a lot of tofu. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So when I sought out a diagnosis, I specifically asked for somebody who had experience with adult females. With the diagnosis, but even before that, with that understanding and that recognizing, it became a lot easier for me especially, but I believe also for my husband, to have a better idea of what our wants and needs actually are.
Need to get above you for 1 sec here.
I'm very lucky because I have a very understanding partner, so it's a matter of like, hey, can you turn off the TV, or can you turn the sound off while I'm working on this thing so that I can think?
You want to just put it on over there?
Yeah, that works. Because I have to cut it into pieces.
Cool. You want me to do that?
Sure, let's see here.
It's like bite-sized piece.
A lot of it is just that we've been able to communicate so much better and understand each other so much better about what those wants and needs are. So even though we have these certain things where we figure out, you do this and you do this, we just have this open communication on a regular basis that is even just a matter of like, there have been times where I'll be sitting on the couch and he'll be talking to me about something and I'll just be like, I can't, you can keep talking, but I'm not going to be listening right now. Like, I've got to think about something. And it's the sort of thing where we don't take it personally. It's just part of our relationship.